Hello, crafty peeps. Welcome back to my channel, Crafty-ish-kristyn. Today is day 5 of hashtag DPXS in a month 2024 and also hashtag KALBS Challenge 24. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I am trying to convert a cross-stitch pattern into a diamond painting in a month. This is the picture of what I am doing. It's called Van Gogh Never Leveled Up, and it is from Unconventional XStitch. It is 200 stitches by 200 stitches, so that equals into diamond painting world as 55 by 50 centimeters. So yeah, I am working on 2 canvases. This is canvas number 1. This is how far I have gotten. This is my little tracker sheet, as you can see, with my adorable Squishamallow stickers that I borrowed from my daughter. I am right here. So this half is canvas number 1. This half is canvas number 2. So the goal is to be here. Wait, no, here by the 15th. Because then in theory, I will be halfway done, halfway through. That's the goal. I don't know if it'll happen, but that's the goal. I have thoughts about these drills and this canvas, which we will go into further, but I'm just gonna bring you in. And the majority of the drills are art dot. The darker blues, and I don't think the black, but definitely those darker blues, those are Jaded Gem Shop. And you can see a difference in the color, you can see a difference in the color, duh, because they're not the same color. You can see a difference in the gapping. So the blues have barely any gapping. The art dots are kind of a mess. So yeah, I mean, I'm not going to stop, but would I try to do an entire painting with the art dots? Probably not, because I'm trying not to nitpick it, but yeah, it's driving me insane. Plus this canvas, the glue is a little squishier, which I am not used to, and the drills don't slide as nicely, which I'm having issues with. So that is all that housekeeping type stuff. I am using my KALBS Sparkles release papers, my limited edition purple Kitting Up Kitten tray, and I have my new little pen from Jim's Pen Shop on Etsy. I will list everything and where I got it below. I have my little trashy tray from Add More Zest. Oops, can't see that. And then I just got some of the Galactic Alien Putty. And I don't know if anyone else has tried the Alien Putty, but it's supposed to last forever, but it is not lasting forever. And I think there is some kind of coating on these art dot drills, because nothing I have used has lasted for more than like a day before I've had to replace it. Even like glue dots, nanotape, everything has made it so this doesn't stick anymore. So I don't know. It's really weird. So I think it's the drills. But I haven't had a chance to test the Alien Putty on like a regular diamond painting, regular drills that might not be dusty. So I don't know. Let me get you guys zoomed in and we will get this little section started. I will be right back. All right, sorry for the weird yellow glare. It's super dark outside, and yeah, it's been one of those days. So this is what the Alien Putty actually looks like. So if you are not familiar with what it is, it's basically the blue tack and nanotape mixed together. It is from, what's the name of the site? Oh, geez. Is it on here? No, obviously. It is from, I think it's called Make Your Own Wall Art. They're on TikTok, but like, there's also a website. I ain't giving TikTok my credit card information. So yeah, that is a no-go after my credit card got stolen from, I don't know when. I think it was from a teen order, honestly. So yeah, I ain't giving them none of my stuff. So yeah, I don't know if it's the putty, like it just maybe lasts a day, or if there's something on these drills, because nothing has stuck on these, like everything falls off, and I don't understand. Whatever. Okay. So I'm filming this a little bit later than I wanted to, because I was trying to wait for a doctor's office to call me back because I called them at 9, you know, and why did I dump those in my tray? I need like 3 of them. I called them at 9, and then of course, oh, we're on the other line. Leave a message. And I'm like, oh God, I hate leaving messages because I call when I know it's convenient for me to talk to the doctors. Yeah, so of course I'm sitting here going, okay, well, I really need to go to the store and I need to go and return something at the UPS store. And I need to go and return something here. And I need to go do this. But I'm like, but that is when the doctor's office is going to call. So I'm trying to wait. And I'm like, I need to film a video. But again, I know that the second I start filming is when they will call. So I was kind of doing some of my section to get it to a point where it won't take an hour and 40 minutes again. And they called. And I was like, oh, thank you, baby Jesus. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But of course, the thing I wanted to talk to them about, they didn't have all the paperwork together. So I'm like, well, that was a waste. That was a waste. So they're going to call me tomorrow sometime. Super helpful. I was like, so yeah, that's great. That's great. Super great, guys. Super great. Well, I didn't even ask. I hope everybody is doing okay. I know lots of people are not competing. It's not, oh my gosh, it's not a competition. Ugh. Are participating in this little self-challenge event because there's no prizes except for the knowledge and the satisfaction that you did something. And even if you didn't do something, you know what? Go you, because being an adult is freaking hard. So hard. I really don't want to adult anymore. I just want to be a kid or a cat or a goat or something. Like, I'm done. It's really hard. All right, we have, let's see, we have symbol 9, number 32, but it's not actually number 32 because there are no number 32 diamonds. Nope, nope, nope. If you have not joined my Facebook group, I will leave a link below, as long as the links for all these other, you know, shops and stuff that I mentioned, if you're, you know, curious. And where does that go in? I don't know where that's supposed to be. Nope, right here, right here. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Excuse me. I've been getting like thrown off really easy on this canvas because of all the tiny itty bitty pieces. Like there are so many of these colors where there's just like one. That's it. Like just one in a 9 in a 3x3 section in 9 squares. There's only one diamond. One. Like that's no. If that tells me that diamond didn't need to be there. But you know, I am not the one designing these patterns, so yeah. Definitely makes me not want to do a max color of anything because I don't think I would enjoy it. Like I see all these, you know, Diamond Art Studio or Diamond Art Studio UK and, you know, these kits with like, you know, 150, 190, you know, 200 and something colors. And my brain's like, absolutely freaking not. Because I like some confetti, but not that much. Not much. I don't want to have to go on a hunting trip every time I need to find a new color. Well, there was no diamond on that. See, I just put this putty in this pen before I started this section, and the single placer is already losing the stick, and it should not do that. But I don't really want to, like, you know, what do I do? Wipe down all my diamonds? That sounds labor intensive. And I don't even know how I would do that. Okay, see, like I just put that down and my brain's like, where were you even working, lady? Do you even know where you were working? 1, 2. Yeah. I'm all over the place. Yesterday was such a hot mess for us. My son had a doctor's appointment and it's like not in an area, it's not in the area that we live in. I mean, it's not like hours and hours away, but I mean, it's definitely a 40-minute drive on the freeway, and then you're going at, you know, 2:30, so you're gonna hit the traffic. So not my idea of a fun time. And I have no sense of direction. Like I come out of a store in the mall and it takes me a few seconds to reorient where the heck I am and where I need to go. So I've never had a sense of direction ever. So I'm lost all the time. I don't know how I ever functioned without a smartphone. Okay, that actually is supposed to go there, but I dropped one. I felt it drop. There it is. Because I need a built-in map with me everywhere. That is... No, dummy. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's... I was doing so well earlier today. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That. Okay, I did actually drop that in. And you know what? If it's not perfect, it's okay. I gave you permission to put a diamond in the wrong place because you just don't want to figure out where it goes or it looks good enough. I'm giving you permission. Yes, I am. Oh my gosh, thank goodness that was closed. Yeesh. All right. Yeah, so we had this doctor's appointment and I don't like driving on the freeway, period. I don't like driving on the freeway in the rain. And I really don't like driving on the freeway in the rain when I'm going somewhere that I don't know where I'm going. And as much as I was trying to have the, you know, 14-year-old next to me navigate and say, hey, tell me which, you know, tell me what that says. Like my phone, which exit am I supposed to get on? Oh, I don't know. It's like, oh my God, like you literally can like beat video games and do all this crap, but you can't look at the, what the MapQuest thing or the Google Maps is telling you, really? No, it's like you're just lazy and you're looking at your own cell phone. So no. And he's like, well, we're going to eat something afterwards, right? I'm like, dude, I don't know. I just want to get the heck out of this stupid city before the traffic really hits and I'm stuck on the freeway for an hour. You know, so we're leaving the doctor's office and I was like, I probably should pee before we go because I don't want to have to pee on the freeway. And we were driving and I was sitting there thinking to myself, I haven't drank anything today besides a cup of coffee this morning because it was just go, 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 pick up from school, do this, do this, do this. And I was like, that's really not good. That's not very good taking care of yourself, Kristen. And you know, then I'm sitting there going, that's really not good. And I don't know if it's just me, but I grew up in the 80s, 90s, and I don't ever remember drinking water. Like, I don't ever remember going to the sink and getting a big, refreshing glass of water. No. I would get maybe, I don't know, a glass of milk or juice or a can of soda. But water was not something I drank. And I don't think I started really drinking water until I got pregnant. And it was like, yeah, you need to drink water. And it's like, yeah, okay. It's like, no, really, you need to drink water. It's like, oh, water. Like, it was like the weirdest thing. Because I'm like, why do I need to drink water? You know, because our bodies need water to survive and all that jazz. But I don't like it. It's boring. And I feel like if I have to add like a flavor packet or something to the water to make it more drinkable, then I kind of feel like the water should be stepping up its own game because why do I have to do all this work? Does it really want to get inside my body that bad? Maybe it does. I don't know. So that's one of the things I really need to work on this year is being hydrated and drinking water. Not coffee, not Diet Dr. Pepper, water. But I will have to put some kind of hydration packet or little, I have like all these different things that can flavor water. Like little, like there's like little water drop things, and I have all these things. I just don't use them. H24. I just looked down and realized that I got toothpaste all over my shirt, and I need to go to the store when I'm done, and I really hope I remember to change my shirt. I mean, they see me every week at the grocery store, so they know that I look like a troll doll that's been left outside for a little too long. But yeah, I try to look presentable. I mean, I don't do makeup or anything, and my hair is usually in a messy ponytail, but I do try to wear clean clothes, at least. I have some standards. Like, I might not go in my actual pajama pants, but I will change out of my pajama pants and put on pants that could technically be slept in. I definitely loosened those standards when COVID hit. Because it's like, why am I making an effort? We're all in this dumpster fire together, so what does it matter? It didn't matter. Nobody looked twice at me. I finally got into some, over here, you can see these, oh gosh, I'm looking. Finally got into some colors besides the blues and the greens. That was exciting yesterday. I was like, oh my gosh, I did it. I got some new colors, and it looks like I'm hitting these down here too. I did swap out one of the drills. So I have 3/865, which is like cream. And I remembered that I got the Add More Zest advent calendar, and it came with square glow-in-the-dark drills. And they appear to be the same color. So I am going to swap those out in this painting. So that's kind of exciting, I guess, right? I'm just so brave. Okay, okay, come on. Nope, see? It's like, I don't know. I'm not sure about the alien putty. I mean, I'm going to use it because it was like $12. But I'm not convinced that it's the most awesomest thing. I mean, yeah, it's probably better than pink wax, but it still gets on your canvas if you overfill your pen. Luckily, if you get it on your canvas and you're doing a square drill, it doesn't really matter. But still. So we got. And let's see. There's that. I really hope I'm not sniffing the entire video. Oh my goodness. I apologize if I am, but I don't know how to edit that kind of stuff out. I don't got time to be editing sniffles. Nope. I was trying to look up something today, and I don't know, maybe I'm just old. I don't know, probably. But there's a concert that my son wants to go to, and he asked about it, and I was like, dude, I don't know, because it's been so long since I've been to a concert, and I don't even know what the protocol is anymore, man. Like, I don't understand. And he wanted to go to one that was in not January, it is January, dummy. What month was that? December. But it was on like a Wednesday, and it was at a nightclub in an area of Seattle that I was like, no, that's the area that you always hear about shootings and stabbings and, you know, R-wordings. Like, absolutely freaking not. I don't want to go down there. So this one is at the arena where they Kraken play hockey. And if you've never heard the name of the arena, I honestly think it's probably the stupidest name ever. It is the Climate Pledge Arena. And I thought that that was a joke when it first came out. I was like, why is it being called Climate Pledge Arena? And it was not a joke. That was the actual name that people decided on, which seems kind of silly because a giant stadium where they do, you know, sports hockey type things and events and everything, with the amount of trash that an event creates, right? You're trying to tell me that your arena is pledging to be good to the climate and the environment? Like, okay, yeah, whatever. Go home, you're drunk. Oh my God, what is your damage? Seriously, just like literally leapt over my arm. I wonder why I'm so jumpy and anxious. Seriously. You done? He's glaring at me. Yeah, so Climate Pledge Arena. So that was a nice surprise because it wasn't at some shady ass nightclub. Because I'm like, I am not taking you to a nightclub. And it's, you know, it's hard because when I was his age, I was totally going downtown Seattle. And a friend's parent would literally drop a group of us off and we would go see a concert in some probably place that our parents probably wouldn't want us to hang out in. But times are different. It's a lot different out there. I feel like I had better life skills than either one of my kids. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not remembering things properly. But I was like, I'm not just dropping you off at a concert. So one of us is going to have to go to said concert with him. And my husband was like, oh yeah, no, I actually kind of like the person that he wants to see. I was like, oh, really? Okay, that's awesome, because going to a concert pretty much sounds like torture to me. But so you go online to it's very hard because, like, number one, again, I'm old, and back in my days, you just literally had Ticketmaster. You didn't have anything else. So if you wanted, see, it either really slides or it doesn't slide at all. You had Ticketmaster, and that was it. And now there's all these other things that buy and sell tickets. And so, you know, I'm trying to figure out, I'm like, well, where do I even buy the tickets from? Because there's all these different ticket selling places that pop up, and they all have different price tickets, and it's very confusing. So I finally figured out, okay, I have to actually go to Ticketmaster, unless I want to buy them from some other third-party site, which, no. And so I go to Ticketmaster, and we're looking at the different tickets, and it's like, okay, these are $60. Okay, well, these ones over here in this little section are, what, $99. But then these tickets in the same section are like $150. And it's like, well, wait a minute, why? Well, then I saw that it said verified reseller. And I was like, what the heck is a verified reseller? So then I had to Google, what is a verified reseller on Ticketmaster? And it's like, oh, it's somebody that we know that they purchased the tickets legally and ethically. And so you can trust those tickets being, you know, resold. But it's like the concert tickets just came out. So this person is purposely being a douche and just buying concert tickets and then immediately putting them up to resell them. And I'm like, well, that's crappy. I don't like that. I don't want to support that person. But it's like at the same time, well, but then I'm going to get a really crappy seat. So we did find some seats that were for sale through Ticketmaster that weren't, you know, $50 more than what we could buy ourselves. But it's just so confusing. I'm like, what the heck? Then, you know, you're going to check out, and of course I don't have a Ticketmaster account because, again, old, don't buy things on, don't go to concerts and crap like that. So it's like, oh, you need to create an account. And as you're creating your account, there's this little clock up in the corner letting you know how long you have before your tickets are no longer, you know, kind of quote unquote saved for you. So I'm trying to like put in my email address and, you know, put in put in a password. And well, your password's not strong enough. And it's like, oh my God, just shut up. Just let me do the dumb thing. So then it's like, oh, you want us to save your password on your computer? Well, yes, I do, because I'm not going to remember it because I can't remember any passwords. So the little clock is ticking, tick, 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 tick. And it's asking you like, oh, did you want to add on this? And I'm like, I don't even know what that is. So I don't think I do. It's like, oh my gosh, so stressful. And then, you know, you finally get checked out. All the added fees and junk. And then it's like, oh, would you like to pay for parking now? And I'm like, oh my God, I totally, you know, was spacing out about parking. Well, it's like, well, there's no actual parking lot, you know, at this arena, because why would there be a giant parking lot in Seattle that, you know, you could use? So I'm looking, and it's like, well, you could reserve one at this one. It's 0.3 miles away. Or this one that's 0.11 miles away. And the cheapest parking was, I think, $40. I was like, good God. Like, this is why I don't go downtown. This is like, if anyone asks me, oh, why don't you go downtown Seattle? It's so fun. It's like, no, it's a dumpster fire. Absolutely not. I have my own dumpster fire life that I can just visit without having to drive, you know, 40, 50 minutes, pay to go over some kind of toll bridge, because every single bridge and road on this freaking state is taxed, and they're trying to add tolls to everything. And it's like, nope, nope. I'm good. I will just stay in my bubble, lock my door. So anyways, that was part of my afternoon while I was waiting for the doctor's office to call me back. Like, seriously. I don't know if I already mentioned that I have a Facebook group. If I did, yeah, sorry, you're hearing about it again. If I didn't, you should join. It's grand old fun. All I ask is that you are kind and not a jerk to others. And yeah, you'll fit right in. There's that. And I was watching the YouTube, of course, because that's literally, guys, that's like all I watch now, because we got the YouTube Premium, and not having ads, holy moly, just game changer. Like, and I watch things at 2 times the speed as well, so I can watch twice as many things. So I don't know what I sound like at 2 times speed. I've never actually tried to listen to myself, but if you haven't listened to people at 2 times speed and they don't talk super fast, I probably talk too fast, honestly. You should try speeding up the video. Like, you can do like 1.25, like 1.5, 1.75. Honestly, I watch so many more things, especially when you see something and it's like, you know, an hour and a half, and you're like, oh God, I don't have an hour and a half. Well, if you watch it at a faster speed, it won't take you an hour and a half. So it's my little tip of the day. Anyways, I was watching the tube of the U, as one does, and I remembered that, hang on, let me find what I'm working on. Somebody had commented on one of my videos about my art dot dekitting cluster videos. And she said that she was going to do that on her channel. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, I totally forgot about that. And I really, for some reason, my recommendations or the things that I follow hadn't really been showing up very well. So I was like, oh, so I looked, and diamond painting with Coco, by the way, she gave me a very nice shout out, because she's like, I saw this other, person on YouTube do this. And she was really concerned about, like, not copying me. And it's like, yeah, no. I'm not the person who invented putting diamonds in Ziploc bags, so no, you're not copying. But yeah, you guys should go and follow her if I can remember. I will try to put a link. Hang on, I have my list. I'm gonna write it down right now. Okay. Okay. There. Okay. Nobody watched me write that down because my handwriting is absolute garbage. Well, I can write nice. I don't. But yes, she's in Washington too, which is super fun. I don't know where, but gotta have some mystery in our lives, right? Washington is a very big area. Most people think of Washington as being like Seattle. And I do not live in Seattle. I would not survive if I lived in Seattle. Although maybe, I don't know, maybe I could tolerate more things because, yeah, but, and our crazy, like so crazy, our minimum wage in Washington went up again. And then there is a part of the county that actually raised their minimum wage to almost $20 an hour. And I'm like, what the actual heck? Which, I'm not saying people don't deserve $20 an hour to do their jobs. I think it would be amazing if everyone got paid a fair wage. But the problem is when the teenager at the mall who's making smoothies is getting $20 an hour to make smoothies, and the person who has been doing the same job for like 5-ish years, who finally got up to that $20 an hour wage, are making the same amount, that just seems kind of crappy to me. So, and they were saying in this article that if you make 20, what is it, like the $19 or $20 an hour minimum wage, so your yearly income would be $34,000 a year, which unfortunately in Washington is like nothing because it's so expensive to live here. It's ridiculous. It used to be not this it's just bleh. It's really depressing, honestly. I don't know how my own children are going to be able to live in this state because, so this said, if you make minimum wage and it's, I don't even know where I just put that stupid diamond right there. If you make minimum wage and you make $34,000 a year, that the average apartment rent in Washington will cost you $21,000 a year. So over 2/3 of your income are going to go towards your apartment rent. Now that's going off of the basis that your apartment is going to cost $1,800 a month. I don't think there's any apartments anywhere near me that are $1,800 a month. They're all more. And it's not even like they're in good areas. So, I mean, how do you buy food? Like, how does somebody move out on their own if they have to or they need to? Like, I don't see how people will ever be able to, not have multiple roommates or, multiple streams of income because, geez Louise. So, it's just very hard. And it's hard, too, because, like, okay, let's say you need some assistance. Well, unfortunately, if you're if you're really, really, really low income, yeah, there are really amazing programs and stuff that you can take part in. There's all sorts of assistance things. But once you hit a certain income bracket in your, like, kind of, I guess it would be, I don't know, I can't think, I almost said Middle Earth, but that's not Middle Earth. That's a totally different place. I mean, if you're like, the middle of the income road, you're pretty much screwed because you can't really save a lot of money because it's so expensive just to live. But you don't qualify for anything. Like, you don't qualify for any kind of discounted healthcare or, grocery assistance. You qualify for nothing. And then, like people who are, in that middle bracket, they're some of the people who, have been working all their lives and they've, really worked their way up to get to where they want to be and, working their way up in a company, maybe doing a manual labor job that, isn't super glamorous, but, they're trying to pay their bills. Like, they're the ones that are suffering because they, it's like you make what, $20-something an hour and like somebody like, selling, stuffed animals at the mall is making the same amount as you. Like, it kind of makes you not want to put forth the effort. And they wonder why like there's like all these, fields of work that are really lacking in employees because people are realizing why should I work somewhere where it's super stressful and like I'm not, you know, being appreciated when I could literally just go work at the grocery store and make almost the same amount? Like, wouldn't you go for the low stress option? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I could work in a grocery store. I did when I was in high school. And yeah. It takes very, very special people to work with the public, and I don't think I'm that special. I think I was a little more less sassy when I was younger, but yeah. I don't know if I could hold my tongue when, and it's a totally different world than it was 20 years ago when I was working at the grocery store. Like, people can just do whatever the heck they want. Back when I was, you know, working, it was like somebody was stealing from the grocery store. You had like a security guy and he would like chase them down and drag them into the back room. Now, they just literally watch the person walk out with a cart full of groceries, or watch the people who were on drugs just walk around eating ice cream and then just putting it back on the shelf somewhere where it's going to melt and make a mess. It's like, no, I couldn't do it because I'd be too mouthy and I would probably end up getting stabbed or something, honestly. Not that I want to get stabbed. Nobody wants, well, I don't know, maybe there's somebody that wants to get stabbed, but it's not me. Okay, I gotta, see, I did have a glass of water earlier. I will say, I had coffee and I had water. So I put on my big girl pants today. I'm trying to adult. Oh, I just realized so I recorded my video a day early because I'm recording a day early because I have lots of can't talk. Trying to talk too fast, guys. It happens all the time. I was going to say, I have lots of my crafty peeps. My husband still makes fun of me for that. And I'm like, you know what? It's just a thing now. Everybody's a crafty peep. Deal with it. But I have a lot of people who are not in America. So their day starts earlier. So I try to put my videos out at midnight my time. So, you know, if you're working on your stuff in the morning and you're not in the US, you know, you might have a chance to watch it. So, I try. Will I succeed? Maybe. I had a point. I swear I had a point. I don't remember what it was. Oh, so because I recorded my video early, I didn't get to go over, like, New Year's, right? Spoiler alert, boring, because, again, I don't want to go out. It's like the theme of the video is I don't want to go out in public. I like some public, guys. I'm not a total shut-in, okay? I'm really not. But we weren't, so we don't drink. So we have way too much family history of alcoholism and, you know, substance abuse in our families. So we don't really push that. We don't push those boundaries. And so, you know, unfortunately, when you go to somewhere for New Year's Eve, not everywhere, but a lot of things are centered around drinking. So we don't really do that. And we don't want to go out, and I personally don't want to be out driving when I know people have probably been at parties and maybe, you know, aren't being responsible with their, you know, drinking and driving kind of thing. So we stayed home, and my son literally just wanted to play video games online with his friends, and I'm like, okay, you know, seemed boring to me, but what do I know? And so we literally just sat and watched TV, and I did some diamond painting coasters. I was trying to finish some things off before the end of the year. And then it was like, God, I don't know. It's so boring. Like, it's so boring watching TV. Oh my gosh. Like, I was trying not to ignore my family by going over to my easel and diamond painting, like on my big painting, but I was trying to be nice. But I have to have something to do with my hands. I can't just sit there and do nothing. It just, it bugs me. But I didn't. I worked on my coasters on the couch. But they're not my favorite. But, you know, I'll do it. So we're sitting there, and finally, you know, it's like, okay, now it's time to, you know, gather people, let's say, because for us, it's the Space Needle. So they do fireworks and like a little drone show. It's kind of a bust, honestly, because the problem is that when you have fireworks going off and you don't have any kind of wind or breeze to blow the smoke away, it basically just looked like part of the Space Needle was intact, and then there was like a giant mushroom cloud of sadness covering the majority of it. So you really didn't get to see the fireworks, which I mean, there's no way I would ever go downtown for a holiday like that and stand outside with all the interesting people, let's say. But if I went down there and I was standing there and I couldn't even see anything, and then I had to, like, you know, I don't know, try to get home in the traffic through all the people, I would just be so mad that I wasted my time. But we were watching on TV because, you know, I want to be comfortable. But it was such a bummer. And it's like, oh, it's like, I don't know why they keep doing this. They do that for 4th of July too. And the problem is, like, you need a little bit of breeze to blow the smoke away. But if you have too much wind, then they can't do them at all. So I don't understand why they don't just do the drone show, because the drone show actually looked kind of cool. And there was no, you know, smoke covering up things. Okay, see, they barely will stay on there. I don't know. But again, I don't know. Maybe it's like a conspiracy with like the firework companies or something. I don't know. But it was very awkward to watch. I felt very awkward. And then, of course, like, they, you know, show back to the newscasters and they're like, wow, what an amazing spectacle of events. And it's like, really? Were you watching the same thing I was? And maybe where they're sitting, it looks amazing. But to me, I mean, it looked like somebody was like burning a bunch of really like smoky stuff by a campfire and had like a, I don't know, like a flashlight that had different colors that was shining it into the smoke. Yeah. No, thank you. I don't know. You would think by this day and age, they would have technology that could maybe blow the smoke away. I don't know. And those are the things that like randomly pop in my brain when I'm like driving or trying to go to bed. It's like, why can't they do something about that? But I don't know. Okay, seriously. Don't be getting into the... Oh, where'd it go? I felt it. It went way up there. Yeah, these... And again, I don't know if it's the diamonds or the glue. I think it's the diamonds, honestly. But this is not smooth to run your hands over at all. It is so bumpy. So bumpy. I don't think I would want to devote an entire painting to these diamonds. Like, if you ran out of something or you just needed a few or whatever, but I don't know. Let's see, what time? Oh, good. I have time. I thought it was later than it was. My sense of time is all discombobulated. Almost. Okay. Whoa, see? That's why I put the lid back on. This canvas is also slippery on the back. Like, it slides around super easy. And I don't remember my Evermoment canvas when it was fresh and new. I don't remember it moving this much ever. Okay, where? I messed that one up. That's okay. I don't remember it ever like shaking around that much. It will be interesting to try and connect the two panels when I'm done, because I haven't actually done that yet because I've only finished one panel of my other one. Why did I dump 3? I only needed 3. Why did I dump those in the tray? Oh dear. It's fine, guys. It's fine. I make the mistakes, so you don't have to. You're welcome. Oh my gosh. Oh, I was sitting on my ankle, and now it really, really, really hurts. That's not good. Let's see, which one is this? 820. 820. Let's see. Oops. Got my new snowflake nails. Snowflakes. Of course, all the ones that were like heavily pink didn't fit my fingers. Like, of course. Why? It's like, just make them all the same pattern so I don't have to be sad when the ones that I really want don't fit. And let's see. Okay. Should get all these dark ones up here. Get those out of the... But yeah, the spacing is just... I mean, and some of it could be me because I am impatient and I am multi-placing, because if I had to do all these single placed, I would not enjoy it. I like seeing the picture come together, but I don't get large amounts of joy like single placing everything. I know some people do, which go you, but I have to see progress or I will get bored. So multi-placing is definitely, and with this challenge, I feel like I'm moving all over the dang place. I want to try to get ahead if at all possible, like, because I know this weekend, weekends are hard because it's like, you know, it's family time. My husband works second shift, and so he's not here like as much during the week, and so it's hard because, like, you know, I want to spend time as a family, but it's hard when he's not here at night when, you know, the kids aren't at school. So weekends are normally family time. So I know that if I do some on the weekend, it's probably not going to be as much as I would like to do. And that's okay. If I don't succeed, I don't succeed. I've been going into this with the mindset of, well, I'm either going to finish it in a month or I'm not. And either way is okay. Because, I mean, any progress is progress. So, like, even if you're, you know, just following along and you're not doing, you know, something stupid like I am right now, any progress you make on whatever you're working on, whether it be a diamond painting, you know, maybe you're a junk journaler, you're doing laundry, or, you know, cleaning the toilets or driving, like, I mean, you're still making progress, guys. So don't beat yourselves up. I mean, I will be super pissy if I don't finish this. But it's okay if I don't. I'm telling myself that now. But I can't say that once it gets closer, I'm going to start getting a little more frantic. That's why I was trying to, like, as much as I could in the beginning. It's only like day 5. But you know what I mean. In the beginning, I'm trying to, like, okay, if I have time and I can do it, I want to do it, because I think I don't know if I did it over 31 days or 30. My initial mathing. And I have to do, I think it was 1,300. Well, it was like 1,290, like 3. So 1,300. Because I'm not going to leave a square half done. 1,300 a day in order to get it done by the end of the month. And right now I am at 6,700 and something. I don't know. Something like that. So I think I'm technically on schedule. Well, no, not for today. But I did, how many did I do? Oh, geez. Got a brain here for a minute. I think I only did 1,500. I did 1,500 the first day, and then like 1,500 the second day. And I think the third day I did like 2,100. And then yesterday I only did 900 because, I mean, I was amazed I did 900 after being in the car for 4 hours. So that was a Christmas miracle right there. Because I was sitting there going, I'm not even going to go home and do this. This is like, no. But I was like, no, don't think like that this early. So once you sit down, put on a murder crime show, you know, on the YouTube, and, you know, learn how some guy didn't get away with killing his family. Trust me, you'll feel better. And I did. I knew I wouldn't be able to do a 3-section and a 2-section, but I did. I got my 900 diamonds in, which is better than none. Here we go. We have 3860. Only need 2 of those ones. Okay, where? That one's right there. Really? I only did 1? Oh no, the other one. I swear, this little check mark. Man, oh my gosh, I almost just spilled my soda all over. So, like, I have this one right here. Right here. And when I always miss that one because it's right there. And when I push on anything, that's where the little confirm check mark goes. So I always forget it because it's always covered. Not today. Well, I mean, yeah, I did cover it, but I got it. I get it eventually. I do. Okay, don't cover up those ones up there because you need to do those ones. Nope. Yes. I saw a diamond painting that I really wanted, and I understand that small shops cannot offer like the free shipping and all that, you know, all that crap. I totally get it. I'm not faulting them by any means, but I'm kind of mad that I didn't take advantage of like an after Christmas coupon code that could have lowered the overall price of my order. So I didn't, you know, so if I'm paying $30 for shipping, I'm not like, which, you know, I get. Not everybody can be Diamond Art Club. Not everyone can be Amazon and all these other places and offer free shipping because, yeah, shipping is crazy. Just freaking crazy. Yeah, like there's so many of these little itty bitty colors of like 1 or 2. You better look amazing when you're done. That's all I gotta say. Come on. Flip over. Get that one. There's that. And if you're not on my Facebook, I can give you an update on my, oops, nope, that one is not done. I did try the Crafty-ish Pink Tiger drills from the canvas that I've received 3 of now. And yeah, spoiler alert, they sucked. It was almost very similar to what I'm dealing with these art dot drills. So I don't know if it's just an acrylic drill thing. I really don't. But the drills were, they were very gappy, like obscenely gappy. And I was like, I don't want to spend a bunch of time on a project that I'm literally going to be swearing at inside my head the entire time. Because I'm trying not to swear. It's hard when you're around people who swear. My husband, because he works around a bunch of people who swear all day. So then he swears, and then I swear. So I'm blaming him. But yeah, they were bad. And I got a little angry. And I took all the bottles out of the storage case And I put them all in a photo box because I didn't want to look at them because they were just pissing me off. So I don't really know what I'm going to do. The Crafties canvases do come with the inventory sheet where it shows how many of each color there are. That's assuming it's right, because at this point, I don't trust them. So I thought about, I really want to do the canvas. Like, let's redeem the amazing, cute image, right? Because I mean, that's the whole reason I ordered from Crafties in the first place, was because I loved the image. And I don't understand, because I've seen other YouTube creators like gush about Crafties, and I'm like, I do not understand. Maybe they're doing rounds and I did the stupid thing and I got squares because I like squares better. I don't know, but like, because Diamonds and Washi like was fawning over a Crafties canvas, and I'm like, dude, she's got to be like super like particular, like, because she gets so many canvases. So I would think somebody who can diamond paint that fast and who has such a big following, like, I would think she would, you know, be able to tell. Maybe they sent her like a really good one. They sent her ones with like diamonds from somewhere else. That would be hilarious. Oh my gosh. But I don't think they're supposed to do that, but I don't know, man. But those diamonds suck balls. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say. So I don't know. I don't know if I want to spend the money, because at this point, I'm just angry every time I look at the canvas or I think about the canvas. So I don't want to be angry while I'm doing the canvas. But I also want to, I mean, I have 3 of the same canvas. I have three of the same printed dang canvas things from them. So I would like to redeem one of them. So we'll see. I have enough diamond paintings to do right now. And I really want to order this really cute Christmas painting from Pam Diamond Paintings. I think it's Pam Diamond Paintings. It's Pam. I don't know. Pam. But the shipping thing is just, I don't know. Like, dang it. Should have. I kept seeing like a thing with like, oh, there's a coupon code. And it's like, I should have used it, but I didn't. Because I was like, no, I shouldn't do that. But, you know, I'm impulsive, so. But I want to do a painting and like spread it out over the year or something, and like do like every section on camera. But I don't really know how that works, to be honest with you. It's marinating in the noggin. It's marinating. But it's real, oh, it's so cute. It's like a little deer, and it's like a Christmas scene, and it's like all like wintry looking and ornaments and just, oh. And I'm pretty sure the deer spoke to me while I was looking at the picture, and it said, buy me and take me home. So, I mean, yeah. I have to save the animals, guys. I have to. That little deer needs me. Okay. See, so getting towards the end of this, and the diamonds are falling off of this super sticky putty mixture. Like, I don't feel like I put this in. I mean, literally this morning. And I only put 400 diamonds down before I started recording. So, yeah. Somebody needs to make something that just lasts forever. I will pay so much money for it, I swear. That's why I paid $12 for this, because I was like, okay, that's going to be amazing. That's going to be amazing. That's why I ordered the Jaded Gem Tack, because it was supposed to be like forever sticky tips or whatever. No, they are not forever sticky. They eventually lose their sticky, and you're supposed to be able to, I think, wash them or rinse them off and dry them. And yeah, maybe if you were using like a really, really big piece. But when you're using something that is in like a single placer, right? Like mean, you're using like something, oh, that is so blurry, but you're using something that is not very big. How do you wash that? Like, you just take it to the sink and scrub it with your kitchen sponge? Because guaranteed, that thing gonna go down the sink. And the Jaded Gem Tack was not cheap either. And there was less than what was in this, ooh, hitting the camera with my head, the Galactic Alien Putty. So I don't know. I don't know. There's got to be a perfect solution, guys. There's got to be. Just load it up and be done with it. Because I can't use, like, get out of my way. I can't use the regular, like, the putties, like the scented putties that people, you know, like to use. It's just the same thing. It doesn't last. I'm a hard presser. So that's probably why it doesn't last. And, like, when I use the regular putties, like, this isn't too bad. Like, it's kind of got a little bit on the side. Oh, like this. See? But, like, that would totally fall off on my canvas. Put you in there. But that definitely, like, happened way more frequently with, like, the regular putty. So I had to stop using that because it was just squishing and squashing all over everything. So, I don't know. I may just have to go back to glue dots. I don't know. The problem with glue dots is it takes time to get into that perfectly sticky zone. And so you're constantly like getting it there. Okay, why are you not going down? I can't see it. That's my problem. You're constantly like dabbing it on your clothes to make it less sticky. And then all of a sudden it's like, okay, it's perfect. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh crap, now it's not sticking. But you don't want to, you know, you try to like stab at it and all that crap. But then you're still like messing with it. I don't want to mess with it. I just want to diamond paint. Where did it go? I see it. It's right there. Come here, friend. Go in there. Get in your home. Okay. Oh my gosh. I keep thinking to myself, I'm gonna get like a notepad and I'm gonna make a little tally mark every time I change colors, but I know I will forget. I wish you could select a section on Pattern Keeper and have it tell you how many different colors. Maybe you can, and I just don't know how to do that. It could be something, putty. It could be something that's already been invented, and I just don't know it. I'm just trying to finish this section before my tablet dies, because I didn't realize it was only at like 20% when I started. I was like, of course. Of course. That would just be too much. 161. Oh my goodness. Got my L's. So I do like when you get to a certain point where then you kind of start working from like the top down, or to kind of like close out an area. I like to think of it like that. Like this area is closed. Okay, where did that go? I had it. I literally had the dumb diamond. This is so bumpy. Ugh. That one? Yeah, that one. I honestly think at this point, like if I was doing like a really big conversion, I would only use resin drills. And like if I'm using spares, for example, I would definitely only be using resin drills. I would not use acrylics. And also, if I was going to order them from someone, I would definitely order them from somewhere that is known to have good drills, because I mean, some of the drills I ordered for my big one are fine, but there are so many junky ones. Like especially like this type of color, the darker colors are just, ugh. I mean, I have to literally look through every single section before I do it, because they are so junky. And I'm like, it shouldn't be like that. I mean, I'm paying money for these. So why? like the blacks. Well, I did actually order new blacks because the blacks were awful. And I couldn't, I must have accidentally filled that one in already. Oh well. Oh well. The blacks were awful. So I did order those from Jada Gem Shop. Because I probably threw away over half the blacks. And I'm not halfway done with the painting. So it's kind of alarming. And I did order extras when I ordered, but I was like, I'm pretty sure I didn't double my order. Pretty sure I didn't. So yes, don't. I mean, you can use DPF handwork, but I'm warning you. It was not the most seamless of experiences for me. And there's a whole saga about that, but you know, we don't got time for that. We don't got time for that. All right. I don't want to tip that over. That is not how I want to end out my session. It's with a giant spill of diamonds. There's that. There's that. I've been trying, well, I was going to try to record a bunch of videos over break, but yeah, that didn't happen. That did not happen. I did record some before break. But yeah, but I would like to maybe do a year in review. I don't know, people actually like those. I don't know, because then I have to like dig out all the diamond paintings, and some of them are hanging on walls, and I've given one away, and so I don't know. Maybe. But then I feel like if I just show you like logbook pictures, is that really exciting? I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know. And then I still need to do, whoa, see, this thing shifts. I still need to do the mica powder in my completed canvas, the panel. I'm not sure. Problem is, like, if I do these things, then it's going to take away from like the actual time that I might have to finish this project in the time that I'm allowing myself. So I might have to wait until whatever month is the next month. February, my God. Can we not talk about February already? Holy moly. Yeah, no. There's that. There's that. Almost there. Almost there. And then I would love to actually be able to sit down and like make a video kind of about, I don't know, like if you're new to cross stitch conversions, maybe some tips and tricks or kind of going through the process. Problem is, I don't feel like I'm an expert at that. I mean, I have my own experience, which, you know, is valid, but I am no expert. So I don't want it to leave more questions than answers, I guess is my concern, you know, because if I'm like, well, I don't know how to do this, but this is how I do this, or I don't know how helpful that is, I guess. So I don't know. If you guys have thoughts, let me know. Assuming people are still listening. Was trying not to go to an hour and 40 minutes today, but yeah. Come on. It will not be an hour and 40 minutes. I guarantee you that. Even if it was getting close, I would just like chop off a giant section in the middle, or I'm just randomly rambling. Okay, got a few more colors. 561, 561. Oh, and I did order myself something for Christmas. Well, for my stocking, but you know. I got this little kitty ring right here. See? Oh, you can't see it. Oh, my finger. Kitty ring. But spoiler alert, if you have any kind of chub on your fingers, yeah, it probably won't fit, because it barely fits on my pinky. There's like little paw thing to go around it, so it's adjustable, but I wanted it for like my pointer finger or something. There's no way that I could get it on my pointer finger without it like being so wide open that it would just not stay on my finger. I was like, oh, well, I'm glad I have my pinky finger. So I don't know how long he'll last. He's probably not made of the sturdiest materials, but I figured I wanted to open something in my stocking, so I might as well buy myself something. Because that's parent life right there. And I'm not taking my kids to go shopping for a Christmas present for me and to give them money to buy me a Christmas present. Like, no. How about you just be good and, like, give me a day where you don't ask for something, like a bunch of things. Like, that would be an amazing Christmas present. Or make me a picture, or, I don't know, write me a poem or something. But it's like, I don't want to give you money so you can go buy me some, like, bubble bath that I'm literally never going to use. I'm good. And I know it's the thought that counts. I know that. I just... Going shopping with my children sounds super stressful, so that is not the thought that counts. The thought that counts is me not having to do that at all. Okay, I'm trying to... Yeah, see this? When I first loaded this, I could just easily stick it in the bottle and grab like one, but not. I think it's these drills. I think these drills are haunted. I have no proof. But I think that there's something. Oh, I got one. I got one. Nope. Didn't stay on though. Be a new game every time I drop a drill. Every time my pen drops a drill, take a bite of a cookie or something. 2 more colors. 2 more colors. 6 spaces, 2 colors. This one, only one. Only one color. Or only one square. Come on. Okay, come on. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Nope. Nope, you can't do it apparently. No, you freaking can't do it. Okay. There we go. First try. Oh, see? That's the first one I've done this whole time, I think, is I haven't pushed the button properly. That's pretty darn good. I am going to call that a win. Last color. If you guys are still here, thank you so much for hanging out, diamond painting again. If you are working on something, doesn't have to be a conversion or, you know, doesn't have to be something crafty. If you want to join the Facebook group, you can post a picture of what you are working on and share it with the group. Everybody's super nice and supportive, which I'd love to see because, yeah, our world's interesting, guys. Okay, seriously, it won't even stick. Like, it won't even freaking stick. Yep. So I am hoping to do another whip beginning of next week. Probably not this weekend because, again, family time. All the jazz. Let's see. So I have done 900 stitches today. Total of 6,900 out of 40,000 drills. Can't talk. So I am at 17.25%. So it's not too shabby. I'm gonna zoom out so you can see that is where we are. So I am going to leave you guys there. I'm gonna go to the grocery store and pick up kids and all that jazz. So, oh, and I almost burped, like super loud for everyone as a goodbye. That is all that I have. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, for diamond painting, for doing whatever you're doing while I'm doing this. I very much appreciate it. And until next time, big awkward hugs. Bye, guys.